Do you hate your job? You're unhappy in your relationship. People are telling you just to leave. You leave and then you find yourself in the same situation over and over again. Can you relate? Let me tell you this, changing your environment will not always help. You have to shift your perspective from this is bad to what is this showing me? What lessons can I learn? How can I grow from this? Well, today we're going to be talking about why shifting our perspective is necessary for us to live a happy and fulfilled life. But before we jump into today's topic, as always, we start this podcast by shining light on our amazing community, which is the Grateful Club. Firstly, welcome. If you're unaware of what the Grateful Club is, it's a free Instagram accountability group where every day you post 3 things that you're grateful for. It's an awesome group of supportive people full of positive vibes, and honestly, I love jumping on every single day. Even on those bad days, I jump in the chat and straight away, after reading some of the gratitudes, it shifts me into such a positive state of mind and gets me thinking of all the things that I'm grateful for in my life. This week, we had 228 gratitudes written in and 2 new members, which is awesome to see the community continuing to grow week after week. Let's jump in, let's read some gratitudes. And this week, we start off with Ryan. He goes, today I'm grateful for making some chocolate peanut butter pancakes, having a relaxed day off, going out for dinner with friends I haven't seen in ages. We got Kerry. Grateful for a great sister circle last night to catch up with friends and receiving some sound healing. I've struggled to trust women my whole life, so this experience of leaning into feminine connection has been a huge learning curve for me. Oh, that is so awesome to see, Kerry. You're on an amazing journey. And then she goes, grateful to be catching up with a beautiful new friend I connected with at an event and starting to build a friendship from that connection. I never felt worthy of having friends since I got bullied at school. So again, it's something new to me that I'm loving investing time into. And her last gratitude is to have a safe, reliable car to travel around the coast without worrying, especially at night. Kerry, you have grown so much in the short time I've known you. It's awesome to see. We got Ilana. Today I'm grateful for friends I can be crazy and funny with, but can also have those deep conversations and understanding moments. I got all the things on my to-do list done today. Felt good to create a list that was filled with necessary things, but done in a way that was achievable. I hope you implemented what I taught in last week's episode. And her third one is feeling organized for my 21st tomorrow. But at the same time, I feel like I'm organized to the point where things seem too good and calm, but I'm staying positive. So her 21st is tonight, so Saturday. I hope you enjoy your night and have the best night ever. You certainly deserve it. We got Sarah. Her first gratitude is leg pressing 257 kilos. I could have gone up in weight, but I was only supposed to be doing a light session. Oh my God. All right, calm down, Sarah. Calm down. We know you're strong. We know you're strong. You're an absolute weapon. Her second one is completing my first proper week of work at my new job. That is awesome. And spicy chicken burgers for dinner. Ooh, I'm not a big fan of spicy, but I'm sure it went down well. Demi, grateful for committing to my health even when it sucks and I don't like it. The abundance of healthy food around me. The rain for helping my crops grow. That is awesome to see. Another amazing woman on her health and fitness journey. Then we got Shelby. Today I'm grateful for the work I've done on myself to not impact my relationship with my fears. Getting the house to myself tonight and doing things I never usually get around to. Yes, I experienced that last night. I had the night to myself, no kid, no partner. It's just like, yes, time for some self-care, time to get some stuff done that I don't usually get done, which is awesome. And the third one is my neighbor telling me my toddler had left my car doors open at 9 p.m. Oh God, I'm not looking forward to that moment when my daughter grows up, starts walking, starts running and getting into everything. Oh gosh. We got Alex, my beautiful daughter, my wonderful job that I adore, and the ability to live freely and safely every day. Amy, this is a big one because she missed 2 days, so this is a double gratitude. This is 6 gratitudes. So the first one is snuggles in warm bed in the wee hours of the morning. My daughter has the ability to show up and be 100% present in every interaction. Proud mama. This doesn't mean she has to win. It's the fact that she shows up. Oh, wow. Let me read that again. It doesn't mean she has to win. It's the fact she shows up. Exactly. Just showing up, putting in the effort. That's what it means. 3 is coaches, mentors, support networks. These are my peeps. Learning will always be one of my strengths. Yes, everyone needs a mentor, a coach, or someone in their life that's going to keep them accountable and guide them in the right direction. 4, the universe presenting lessons, learnings, and blessings. Proud of myself and pleased with my ability to play and learn through these. 5 is downloads, ideas that drop in and executing these next steps immediately. Oh, the amount of ideas and stuff I have every single day. I just send them to myself. I just got this massive list of ideas and stuff. And her last one is speaking up, using my voice, in brackets, loving my throat chakra and having the conversations hard and easy in the moment rather than holding onto these thoughts and creating a bigger story in my head without the other person having any idea that this is going on. Amy, that is so important. And something that I express a lot is that, yes, we need to be open and honest with our communication and express how we truly feel, because the people around us are not mind readers. They don't know what we're going through in our own heads. And it's awesome that you've been able to speak up and use your voice to express how you truly feel. And the last one for the week is Stephanie. Good morning. I haven't been active in this group, so today I'm grateful for meeting an old friend I haven't seen for a while, the motivation to post something in this group despite ways I've been feeling lately and lacking the motivation, and 3, being positively praised by customers at my retail job. Steph, you are amazing. I set you a challenge this week to post in the group chat, and you definitely did that, and it's awesome to see you because, yeah, I seen you in the background, and it's good to have you part of the community now. So there's this week's gratitudes. If you want to be a part of the Grateful Club, if you want to be a part of this amazing community, send the Better Project Instagram page a message and I'll add you straight into that. Now, today's topic comes from the Diary of a CEO podcast that I was listening to this week, where the guest was Jay Shetty. Now, if you don't know who he is, he's an entrepreneur, but he's also a monk. Now, have a listen to this clip from the podcast and then we'll chat after it.
It's all about a change in perspective and mindset. I have learned things from jobs that I hated, but that are so useful to me right now. I have learned things from relationships with people I've had and those people that I didn't get along with, but those lessons are still serving me today. I've been in countless situations where I wanted to get out that situation, but that situation was perfectly designed to show me something. And the problem is we're constantly trying to just move and get away. And so really what I say to everyone is I want you to find out what is the perspective shift that this situation is trying to create in your life. Because if you take that with you, that perspective is going to stay with you no matter the situation. But if you just keep trying to change your environment, hoping that your life's going to improve, you're going to feel dissatisfied at the next place and the next place and the one after that. And I feel we're just conditioned to say, okay, you don't like your job, quit your job. You don't like your relationship, quit your relationship. It's not the job or relationship, it's the way you see it. And I think we just keep saying that it's this external shell that we're in, when it's actually this shell and what's happening inside of it that's defining all of these perspectives.
Now, that clip really got me thinking about my own life and times where I left certain situations, certain environments, or I wanted to leave. For example, currently I'm working in my family business, which it isn't a passion of mine. I've been wanting to leave for a while now. But by listening to this, it's really shifted my perspective from, okay, this is crap, I hate it, but how is this helping me to grow? Because I'm a big believer there's always a positive to come out of a negative situation. And for me with my job, I've realized that, hey, it actually helps me improve my communication skills because I'm working at different clients' houses every day. I get to have conversations with different people, which then translates into what I'm doing right now, podcasting, my relationship, all that kind of stuff. It really improves my communication skills. Time to listen to podcasts because I drive a lot from job site to job site. It allows me time to listen to podcasts, audible books, reply to voice messages, have phone calls, like always learning and upskilling. So that is a massive bonus that comes out of it. Income to support my family and this podcast. It's a steady income. I get an income every single week, which I can put that money into growing this podcast, growing this business, but also supporting my partner, my child. And the stability and security. Because if shit hits the fan, if this podcast just stops, it goes under, I don't want to do it anymore, I can always come back. I was in the mindset of, in order to capture the island, you have to burn the ships. That old saying, right? You want to take the island, burn the ships. Plan A only, no plan B. Which, yes, to a degree, definitely, there's an element of truth. But you also have to be realistic on how you go about it, especially if you have like responsibilities, if you have children, you have people that are dependent on you. You need to go about it in a much smarter way. And for me, it was about, okay, understanding that, yes, I work this job right now, but it's going to get me to that next level. And there's this great quote that I love, and it's really helped me to shift my perspective around this, was sacrifice for what you think you want now for what you know you want in the future. Right now, I think I want out of my job, but by staying and continuing to build my business, this podcast, it will allow me to create the life of my dreams, and realizing that, hey, this is just a season within my life. This is not forever. This is just a period of my life that I'm using to leverage to grow and get to that next level. Now, how do we take action? How do we actually shift our perspective? Well, firstly, we need to acknowledge our current situation. We need to be able to take time to self-reflect. So if you have time today, take 10 minutes out of your day. Get a pen and paper out, do it on your phone, whatever. Write down where you're at in life right now. Write down the things in your life that you're not happy with. And once you do that, we need to then accept it. Accept that, hey, this is my current situation, but that's okay. It's just a season within my life. It's not forever. Now we need to appreciate it for what it is. What is your current situation, your current environment teaching you? Write it down next to it. Write down all the things that it's teaching you. Write all the things that it may be bringing out flaws in your own life, bringing out insecurities, bringing out all these little elements within your life that you need to work on, that you need to grow and improve on. Write it down next to it. Now, if you can, keep that piece of paper or have it on your phone and read it every single day. Read all the good things that this is teaching you. This is how you grow and you start to work on becoming the best version of yourself. Because if you don't know where to start, if you can't identify the areas of your life that you need to work on, you're never going to be able to work on them. So first we need to acknowledge it, we need to accept it, and then we need to appreciate it. And that's when we can start to take action and we can start to improve on those areas. Now, this is not to say that stay in an abusive relationship or a toxic work environment. Yes, leave, but still do this exercise, because there's always lessons that you can learn from every situation to prevent you from finding yourself back in it. A great quote that I want to finish on today actually is, you do not manifest what you want. You manifest what you are able to become and sustain vibrationally. So basically, the energy you put out into this world is what you will attract back into your life. I want to leave you on that today. Take some time, go through, self-reflect, acknowledge, accept, and appreciate, and start taking action on the areas of your life that you need to grow and that you need to improve. Thank you all for listening. If you got some value out of today's episode, please give us a 5-star rating on Spotify, give us a review. Plus, you can also share it on your social media with your friends and family. That would be amazing. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. And as always, stay grateful.